Hi everyone, and welcome back. My name is Kit and today is Saturday, March 21st, 2020. So I feel like I haven't seen you guys in a while. I didn't post or upload a video last week because I was sick, and whatever my daughters had, I caught it. So it was like a cough, a little bit of a fever, and then an earache, and we all went to the doctors for that, and the doctor prescribed antibiotics for us. So today's the last day that we have to take it. And I feel fine. I feel great. I just have a little bit of a cough that won't go away, but hopefully it will by tomorrow because I'm not coughing as much as I was during earlier this week. So we're all great here, and I hope you guys are staying safe as well. I am not going to talk about whatever's going on out there in the world, but I just want to hop on and kind of catch you guys up with what I've been doing since I didn't post a video last week. So there's a lot of things to talk about in this video. So season of the Granny ended March 18th, and I was not able to upload a video for that because I was sick. So let me show you what I have completed for my season of the Granny challenge. And it is my daughter's poncho. It is finally finished. There's the fringe. I did not add as much fringe as I wanted to. I could have, but it looks fine the way it is. And I did not block this, you guys, so the yarn is kind of wrinkly there at the bottom. But I will insert a picture right here of Madison wearing this poncho. I asked her if she wanted to hop on and wear this for you guys to show you, but she said no. But I took a picture of her wearing it, so I will insert that picture right here. She looks so cute in this poncho and she loves it. So as soon as this video is uploaded, she can wear this around the house all day. So I'm glad she liked it. Now my poncho, I did not complete it because I didn't like the way it was turning out. So I scrapped that. And the only submission I have for the season of the Granny is this poncho, which I am okay with. So I did not want to keep working on a project that I didn't love, so I just scrapped that, and next time I will do better. But that is the season of the Granny right there. So next on my agenda is my finished crocheted objects. So I have a lot of hats that I have made for Hat Not Hate, so let me set this down and I will show you guys. So last week I showed you, this is the knitted hat. So that was one hat that I have completed for Hat Not Hate. And I showed you this 2 weeks ago when I posted my last video. And since then I have made a few more hats. So this is the waffle stitch beanie. And this is a tutorial by Fiber Spider. It's really pretty. It worked up really quickly. I finished this, I think it took me about an hour to an hour and a half to do this hat. Maybe a little bit more, you know, if I had to take a break or whatnot. But it turned out really pretty and I love this pattern. So I used, what did I use for that? It is a Serdar Snuggly yarn. And I only have, it's a 50-gram ball, so I only have a little bit left of the skein. So I don't know, I can probably use that with another yarn and pair it up together to make another hat. So there's one hat. This one is also the waffle stitch beanie, same pattern, and this yarn I used a Karen latte cakes. Now this is latte cakes that I bought on clearance, I think last year, or I bought it this year. It was last year's color, I believe. And this is the cake right there. So I barely put a dent in this cake and I already made one hat. So I think I'm gonna use, I can probably make 2 more hats with this cake of yarn. So this is the Karen latte cakes and I bought it on clearance for $4.97 at Michael's. And the colorway on that is blueberry. So I have plenty. I can probably make 2, maybe 3 more hats. And I have 2 of these cakes. So I definitely have plenty of blue yarn to make more hats. So the blue on top is a really light blue, but it is blue. It does not look blue, but it is blue. So I hope that will count as blue because to me it's blue and the colorway is blueberry. So when I send my hats to Lion Brand, I think I will include this ball band just so that they know that it is blue yarn. So, and then I have 2 more hats. So I've been busy crocheting hats because honestly, it does not take long at all to crochet hats. I will put a link to that tutorial for this hat down in the description box below if you guys are interested in making it. Like I said, it worked up really quickly and I definitely like the way this one turned out. This one is using a DK weight yarn and it turned out cute and it fits my daughters perfectly. So whenever I make hats, I always use their head as a model. So it fits their head perfectly, so I think it'll fit the head of a child. And this is another beanie that I made. This is a tutorial by Crystal from Bag O' Day, and it's a really easy pattern or easy tutorial to follow, and I love the way it turned out. It's a little bit bigger on my daughter's heads, but it's okay, it can fit a bigger child. So it turned out really cute and I like this one. So I will put a link to that tutorial down below as well. And this yarn is actually, I have it caked up right here. This is what I have left of the yarn. It's only 1 skein. And it is the Mainstay basic yarn that I bought at Walmart a couple weeks ago. I wanted to buy more blue yarn for Hat Not Hate, and that I bought 1 skein. And I think I can probably get another hat or 2 from that skein, so 4 hats total. And the colorway on this one is called Royal Blue, and I was looking for a royal blue yarn to make hats for Hat Not Hate. It is a medium 4 weight yarn, and there are 397 yards, and it is 100% acrylic. And it doesn't say, oh, this one was made in India. And the yarn is not bad. It's soft and it works perfectly for the hat. So I am liking that so far. And then I made 1 more hat. This is the shell, I think it's called the shell hat tutorial by Bob Wilson 123. I will link this video down below as well, but it turned out cute. I like this pattern. It worked up really quickly. So those are the hats that I have made so far for Hat Not Hate. So I have a total of, there's 4 crocheted ones and then 1 knitted one. So I have a total of 5 hats so far. And I have another hat, a knitted hat going right now. It's on my needles. And I will show you guys that later. So those are my hats for Hat Not Hate. And I'm planning on making a bunch more, you guys. So I think I knocked out, like this hat only took me like less than 2 hours to make. This one took less than 2 hours, and these were definitely less than 2 hours here, the waffle stitch beanies. And within 2 days, I mean, I'm not crocheting all day long, but an hour before work and then an hour after work, I was able to knock out a hat. So I will definitely try to make as many hats as I can. And my goal, I don't have a goal for hats right now. I'm just going to keep busting them out until I don't have any more blue yarn left. So that is my plan for that. So I'll set these hats aside. I don't know where to put them. Okay. And next on the agenda is my finished knit objects. So I have 2 objects that I have finished for knit. And the first one is this Ravensland shawl. I showed you guys this last time I was on. And it is a really easy knit. And the pattern I found is a free download on Ravelry by Sandra Marie Dooley. So if you guys are interested, go check it out. Again, it's Ravensland by Sandra Marie Dooley. And I actually messed up. So I had to frog the whole entire project and start all over. And I would have had finished this like about a week ago if I didn't have to start over. But this is what it looks like so far. It's a small shawlette. It's not like a big shawl. It is wider than it is long. And it's just meant, you know, like you can wear it as a little scarf, like an accessory scarf or shawlette. And I am actually thinking about gifting this to my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law is an 8th grade math teacher. So she can definitely wear this in the classroom, you know, if it gets a little chilly, if the air conditioning is on too high. She can just wrap this around her neck and it's like an accessory scarf. So look at how pretty that turned out. So the bottom edging is a picot. I did a picot bind off, and that I didn't know what I was doing at first, so it took me a long time to bind off this project, but it is worth it because I thought that the shawl turned out gorgeous. So it is very pretty. And if I do make another shawl with this pattern, I am just gonna double up the yarn or use 2 skeins of yarn just to make this shawl a little bit bigger. It is really pretty though. So I love the way that one turned out. What do you guys think about that one? I did mess up on one spot where I dropped a stitch and I couldn't figure out which one it was, and then it kind of left a little hole. I think it's right here in the lacy section. You can't really tell, but that gap right there is a little bit bigger than what it's supposed to be right here. But it's okay. Like, she does not knit or crochet, so she won't be able to tell that there's a gap right there. But it turned out really pretty, and I hope she likes it. Like I said, I will gift this to her for Mother's Day. And I already blocked this twice, but I think I have to block it one more time because on the pattern it says to block vigorously. So I will hand wash this one more time and then block it just to make sure that the top part right here is straight. So that is my one finished knit project. So I'm very happy with the way that one turned out. And it was an easy knit, so it didn't really take me as long as I thought it was going to take me. And then this blanket that I have been knitting for months is finally complete. Look at it is huge, you guys. So I just stopped off. I stopped at this purple color right here. I was still supposed to go on and do another green color and then the yellow and the peachy color, but I stopped off with the purple because it is already huge. I can stand up and show you guys, but it is like really, really big. So it's huge and it's wide, and Sage loves it so far. So that is done finally, and I even wove in all my ends. I love it. It's a really nice and warm thick blanket. So it is finally done, and my needles are free, so I am able to cast on more stitches for another blanket. And that blanket, I have to knit a blanket for my niece Kaylee, who will be 6 this year. And last year I made her sister Riley a crochet throw, and she loves it. She sleeps with it like every night. So now Kaylee wants one, so I'm thinking about knitting her one. So I downloaded this pattern. This is where I keep all my patterns, you guys. So on linebrand.com, there I have, hold on a second, let me get this pattern for you. So on linebrand.com, you can download this free pattern. It's called the Simple Striped Blanket. And it is recommends that you use a bunch of different colorways of the mandala yarn. So I have some mandala yarn that I only have 1 cake of. So I was looking online and I was thinking, what can I make with just 1 cake of mandala yarn? So I came across this pattern on linebrand.com, and it recommends that you use, I think, 4 different colors of the mandala yarn. This is the Mandala Baby in the colorway Honeydukes. I only had the 1 cake of that. And this is the regular mandala in the colorway Gnome. And this is actually a Lion Brand cupcake, but I think it's like the same yarn in the colorway Gelato. It's a lightweight 3. and they're all lightweight threes. And then this is the mandala in the colorway Genie, and I have a ton of these. So I was thinking of pairing these 4 together right here, and I am going to knit this blanket for my niece Kaylee for her birthday in August. So I need to start now if I want to finish it by August. So that is my plan for the 1 cakes of mandala that I have, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with it. So now I can make her a blanket with all these beautiful colors and use up these 1 cake mandalas. So that is my plan for those cakes. And this pattern is a free download, you guys, so if you're interested in making it, go ahead and download that. And I think it's going to turn out beautifully. And it's a really simple knit. You know, you cast on 230 stitches, and then it's just, if you know how to knit and to purl, you'll be fine. You can make this blanket. So it's going to take me a little while to make it because I'm not a fast knitter, but I will get it done before August, and she will have a blanket that she will love. So that is that for my knitted objects, or that's one of my future knitted projects. So let me set this aside. And let me get a drink of water because my throat's dry, and I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, you guys. I had to get a drink of water. So let's go on and talk about my future crochet projects. So I have a couple of crochet projects that I want to get started on. And I was looking for a crochet shawl pattern using like lighter weight yarn. And Rose had gifted me, Rose from Rose Likes Crochet. So hi, Rose. And she had gifted me these 2 beautiful cakes of yarn. And this is the Stitch Studio by Nicole Cotton Colors. It's a fine number 2 with 1,093 yards, and it is 100% cotton. So I was looking on Ravelry and online to find patterns to crochet a shawl using these 2 cakes of yarn. So I was watching Rose the other day, and she had made this dragon belly shawl. So I was like, ooh, that one looks pretty. So I wanted to try it out or check it out and check out the pattern. So I actually downloaded the pattern right here. It is a free download on Ravelry. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and download that. And it is a design by Joanna Lindahl, if that's how you pronounce her name. Go ahead and check it out if you're interested. But I am thinking about making the dragon belly shawl with this yarn right here. And I think it's going to turn out gorgeous. So I want to start on that pretty soon. So I have my pattern and my yarn. And it recommends using a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook to make that shawl. And then as I was looking for that pattern for the dragon belly shawl, I came across this one. And this one is, I'm not sure if I will pronounce it right. I'm probably going to butcher it. Brunenshaw, B-R-U-I-N-E-N. I'll show you right there. Brunenshaw. But this shawl looks really pretty, and I want to start on that one as well. I'm probably going to do one shawl first and then the other. And this one recommends a 4 millimeter crochet hook, and it recommends yarn 1,000 meters of yarn, which I think this cake right here will make this shawl. So I want to get started on that one as well. And this one is also a free download on Ravelry if you guys are interested. I will try to put a link to everything that I talk about in today's video in the description box below. So if you guys are interested, just check out the description box, and then I will try to put links for everything down there. But I want to get started on that one too. So I have all these projects in mind and all these projects that I want to work on. I just don't have the time to do it. Even with being locked down this weekend, my work schedule is still the same. So I'm still working as many hours as I was before. I just can't go anywhere this weekend. So I will try to get as much as I can done. I'm going to try to knock out another hat or 2 today. And since this knitted blanket is finished, I will cast on stitches for the blanket for my niece, Kaylee. So I have lots of things to do today. And then, so those are my future projects. So I want to knit the blanket, and then I want to crochet 2 shawls. I also want to knit another shawl, and I need to buy yarn for that one first. And it's actually a pattern from Shandy. If you guys watch Expression Fiber Arts, there's a shawl pattern called the Copland shawl. It doesn't cost anything to purchase the pattern. All you have to do is log on to your account on Expression Fiber Arts, and then you can purchase that pattern for free. And so I downloaded that pattern and then I printed it out. It seems like it's a pretty easy knit. So now I just have to find yarn for that pattern and I can start on that knitted shawl. But I want to make a crochet shawl first, and then I will work on the knitted shawl and at the same time work on the knitted blanket. And then also I wanted to share with you guys that I had purchased project bags from a seller on Etsy. So I'm very excited to show you. I was looking on Etsy for project bags and I came across this shop, and I will spell it for you because I won't know if I'll say it right. I think it's Kish, Kitsch, and then Is the New Black. So Kish Is the New Black is the name of her shop, and she's in California. And I bought 3 little project bags from her, and then also she added in little extras in there. So I'm very happy to show you guys what I bought. Now these are tiny project bags, but they're meant for like small projects, like a small shawl or socks or mittens or maybe even a hat. So this is the first one that I bought, and I love the fabric and I love the pattern. And I bought the smaller bags. She had bigger bags, but I wanted these smaller bags, so I bought the smaller ones. And I will go back and purchase bigger bags from her because these are absolutely gorgeous. Look at the inside of that. It's very pretty. I love it. And it's a drawstring bag, and it's super cute. This one is Little Red Riding Hood. Let me open it up and I can show you. So this says Granny's Cottage. So there's Granny's Cottage and Little Red Riding Hood. She's walking through the forest. And then on the other side, there's the Big Bad Wolf. So these were cute little bags, and the quality of these bags are great. They are awesome little bags, and I love them. And I will definitely order bags from her again because these are awesome. And you guys had mentioned Ella sells project bags as well, and every time I go check her shop, she's all sold out. So I bought these from Kish Is the New Black. So check out her shop if you guys are interested. And like I said, these are smaller bags, but she does make bigger ones, and the bigger ones are more expensive, of course, but the quality of these bags are amazing. I love it. So the inside, look at the inside, polka dots, and it matches the fabric on the outside. And this one is actually a little bit bigger than this one, so just a tiny bit. But then the next time I order, I will definitely order bigger bags. But this one is so pretty. I love it. I love the print, and I love how the bottom of the bag is a different fabric from the main part of the bag. And I just love the fabric on the inside. So there is 2, and I ordered 3 from her. So this is my 3rd one. So this one is really pretty, and there's the print on the inside. Very, very pretty bags. I am happy I ordered from her, and these are great quality bags. Like, I really love it. I love how thick the fabric is, and she did a great job. And then I bought those 3 bags, but she sent me some little extra gifts. So she sent me a Notions pouch with little sheep on them. So this is cute, and it's a zippered pouch, and there's the lining on the inside. Very pretty. And then she sent me another drawstring bag, which is a little bit bigger than the others here. So that one is cute too. The fabric on this one is not as thick as the project bag fabrics, but that's okay because this was a free gift. And inside there I have my knitted hat project. So here I have yarn and my needles, and this is the hat I am knitting for Hat Not Hate. So I am halfway through this hat, and this one is a hat just like the other one, just like this one that I made where I have to seam up the sides. But the next hat that I knit will be one that I will knit in the round. And this is just a flat piece right now, and then I will seam up the side, but the next hat that I knit will be in the round using the circular needles. So now I have to figure out how to do the magic loop, I think it's called, because I think these are 16-inch circulars. So I don't know if, like, I'm a new knitter, you guys, so if you know the answer to this, please help me out. I don't know if 16 inches is too wide for a hat. I think it is. So if that's the case, then I will have to use, like, I think it's called the magic loop method, I think, because I don't have any double pointed needles, and if I did, I wouldn't know how to use them. I am learning. I will learn that, but as of right now, I will have to try the magic loop, or magic, I think it's magic loop. I don't know if it's magic loop or magic ring. I think it's magic loop, but I will have to try that method. I will have to look it up. So isn't that cute? I love it. I love the bags that she sent. So I am happy with my purchase on Etsy, my very first purchase on Etsy. So Ella, if you're watching this, I was looking on your shop and I did not see any bags because they were all sold out like that. So I will have to hop on real quick next time you post an update about your Etsy shop. So I think, was that a lot, you guys? I felt like it was a lot, but I missed last week's regular podcast, so I had to cram everything in one today. So I will be casting on stitches for that blanket. I will be finishing up that knitted hat, and I will be starting another hat. I can probably squeeze in another crocheted hat real quick today and get that done. But I want to clean this house tomorrow from top to bottom and just get any of the yuckiness and ugliness out of here. So I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys are all well. And oh, one more thing. I actually was in my spare time, I like to browse online for yarn. So I check out every single yarn website, like Premier, Michaels, Joann's, Lion Brand, Yarnspiration, A Hobby in Denmark, Ice Yarns, and Hobie. I check out every online yarn store there is, and I just browse to see what kind of sales they have or if they have any new yarns. Well, Premier has this new yarn, and I think I'm going to place an order, and it is called Sweet Rose Frosty, I believe. And if you guys haven't seen it yet, go to Premier's website and check it out. I think I will be placing an order for 2 of the colorways, and I want to get a total of 4 cakes total. So 2 of each colorway that I liked, and I think I want to get it to knit up a blanket. So check it out if you haven't seen it. And then I also needed the violet Sweet Rose Sprinkles in the colorway Violet to finish up a blanket that I started last year, and then I ran out of yarn, so now I think I'm going to place an order at Premier to get that yarn. But I was looking on their website, and they said it may take up to 10 days, 7 to 10 days to process my order to get it shipped out because of what's going on in the world right now, which I'm okay with, because I don't plan on knitting that blanket anytime soon. But I just wanted to check out the new yarn that they have and just try it out because it looks so soft. And I don't think there's a lot of yardage in the cake. I think it's 245 yards, I believe. So I was planning on ordering 2 cakes, not of each color, but there were 2 colorways that I liked the best. And I was going to order a total of 4 cakes to knit a blanket. So I hope that will be enough to knit a blanket. So check it out if you guys are interested. It's not on sale. I think it's $4.99 per cake. I think that's about the normal price for that. And then I will get that Sweet Rose Sprinkles before they don't have it anymore. So I need to get that pretty soon. So I think I might be placing an order tonight for that. But other than that, I'm not leaving the house. Staying inside today and tomorrow. And then Monday, I'm not going anywhere besides work and back. So yeah, stay safe, you guys. Have fun at home. Keep crafting, because that's what I will be doing all day today and tomorrow. I have lots of things to do. And then maybe later tonight, my kids and I and my husband, we will play board games with the kids. And then they have their little homework packets that they have to work on before they go back to school April 8th. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing. And thank you for sharing my videos. I will put a link down to everything that I talked about today in the description box below. So give me a few minutes to do that. And then if you guys are interested in any of that, go ahead and do it. And you guys, that's all I have for you today. So thank you again, everyone. And I will see you all next time. Bye.